Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Dallas Market Center President and CEO, Cindy Morris, joined by Executive Director of Art, Sharon Davis.
Good evening, everyone. On behalf of the Dallas Market Center and Art, welcome to the 35th Arts Awards. This is our largest Arts Awards in years, so a heartfelt thank you to our finalists, special honorees, and the supporters for being here. And the weather, of course. We really are happy you're here. So
We're excited to be on stage before dinner to present a special award. However, while we celebrate tonight, we also want to take a moment to acknowledge the wildfires in Los Angeles and our many industry colleagues and retailers facing this crisis. I know I speak on behalf of everyone when I wish for their safety and recovery. We also want to honor a few legendary leaders we've recently lost over the last 12 months. The names displayed on the screen were meaningful to many of us and left a lasting impact on the home industry. They are salespeople, executives, and showroom personnel.
And we also want to recognize a very special loss, Dallas Market Center's Bill Windsor. Bill stood up next to me here many, many times on this stage, and he also truly enjoyed celebrating our industry. So tonight, we dedicate these awards to his memory and to all those that we have lost.
Continuing with the theme of creating a lasting legacy, our Hearts Award recipient this year has done exactly that by creating an organization that helps so many people impacted by cancer, the H Foundation.
The H Foundation is deserving of this award because their commitment to raising funds critical to finding new and innovative cancer treatments that save thousands of lives. To help present this award, please welcome to the stage Chief Executive and Officer of Hubbardton Forge, Maria Mullen.
In August of 2001, I walked into a wedding hall in the Chicago suburbs for a charity event called the Goombay Bash. That night changed my life. I fell in love. I fell in love with a cause, with an organization, and most of all, with a group of people. What John Rott and some of his friends started had such a huge impact on me that Goombay and H Foundation had become an important part of my life ever since. John and his friends had experienced several painful losses to cancer. Being the kind of guys that they are, they wanted to take action. They wanted to do something useful, meaningful, and effective to fight this disease. They had these conversations over Caribbean cocktails, Goombay smashes. I don't know if this was the best idea that ever came from drinking cocktails, but it's definitely in the top 10. They decided to hold a fundraiser to raise money for cancer research. Again, being the kind of people and guys that they were, it wasn't enough to just send a check. They searched for the right and perfect partner. They chose the Robert H. Lurie Comprehensive Cancer Center at Northwestern, led at that time by Dr. Stephen Rosen. What's special about the Lurie Center is that the money goes to basic science cancer research. That is research for all cancers, research that helps every single person impacted by cancer. That night in 2001 was very special for many reasons. The commitment of the all-volunteer army that was running the event was something I had never seen. It was a fun, casual fundraiser tackling the hardest issue. It didn't require ball gowns and bow ties. Hawaiian shirts, flip-flops, and Goombay smashes did the trick. And the thing that gave me goosebumps was that the doctor that headed up this world-class cancer center gave out his cell phone number to everyone in the room and told us to call him if we needed anything. I mean, who does that? Well, 20 plus years later, they still do that every single year. And they answer those calls every time. I was hooked that night and became more and more involved with the H Foundation. Then in 2005, cancer became very personal to me when my best friend, my dad, and my cousin all came down with different kinds of cancer within a few short months of each other. My calls were answered, and we were helped every single time. Since then, I've made that call too many times, and they've helped me every single time. From very humble beginnings, the Bash has grown into more than 1,200 people at the Navy Pier Ballroom. This July, we raised over $1.1 million for basic cancer research. Friends helping friends do something useful, meaningful, and effective to fight cancer. Cancer is personal. That's what the H Foundation knows. It impacts all of us, and it is devastating. That's why this group, and John Rott in particular, are so personally invested. The amount of time, resources, blood, sweat, and tears John and the core group have put into H Foundation is truly inspirational. There is a key group that has guided and carried this organization forward for all these years. But all groups have a leader, and John Rott is the head of the H Foundation. John hates to take credit for anything. It is his way to only give credit to the group, and that is wonderful. But John is special. He has led the H Foundation and been its heart since day one through hard times, tough decisions, highs, and lows. He has become the constant that all of us who care about this organization are tethered to. He is a good, exceptional man who deserves credit and appreciation for what he does. I always say that John embodies the Gandhi quote, "Be the change you wish to see in the world." Most of all, he is John and Beverly's son, and he makes them, me, and all of us involved in the H Foundation proud every single day.
The foundation was started in 2000 after one of our very close friends who worked for Horton's Home passed away from breast cancer. She was 31 years old with a 1-year-old child, and it really impacted us. And we made a decision we wanted to do a fundraiser for her, and the people at Northwestern helped us form a foundation and then taught us how to, create an event. We had no idea that it would turn into what it's turned into. So the original event had about 400 people there, and we raised $65,000. Last year's event had 1,300 people. We maxed out the room, and we raised $1,200,000.
So the first time I went was 2001. It was the second Goombay Bash. It was held in a hall. We've had a couple of events in different locations, including a beer distributor's warehouse, which was, I think, one of the most fun ones. But now we're at the Navy Pier, and it's about 1,200 people. It's a massive event, but it's not a stuffy event by any means. And I think that's another thing that we all gravitated to. We weren't in ball gowns and tuxedos. We were in Hawaiian shirts and shorts and flip-flops and just having a great time while raising money for this very serious issue.
The organization had the vision to support very basic science, basic research. And this is important because that's where all the fundamental discoveries that eventually lead to completely new treatments that can impact cancer start. So with their funding, we started many programs over a period of over 20 years now that have led to many things from there is an evolution. It starts at basic science, then it becomes preclinical science, up to the point that we bring things to clinical trials.
We've helped them, Northwestern, purchase microscopes, nuclear-powered equipment that all researchers can use. One of our mini grants was given to a researcher named Dr. Teresa Woodward. who created Onkyo-Fertility, which gives young people getting ready to go through cancer treatment the ability to harvest eggs and sperm so that they can have children post-treatment, which is amazing. So a $25,000 grant from our foundation created a $21 million grant for her lab to create Onkyo-Fertility. It gets you.
My thing is that John saw something and he's made this kind of his life's work. You know, he saw a problem and he wanted to solve it. He didn't just send a check, which many of us do, and there's nothing wrong with sending a check, but this has taken over such a huge portion of his life and so many of his friends, and he's just a person that is really special and different from so many other people because he took this into his heart and it will be there forever, and he's drawn all of us in there as well.
Accepting this award on behalf of the H Foundation, please welcome John Rott.
Good evening, and thank you. Thank you to the art community and the Arts Award Committee, to the Dallas Market Center, especially Cindy Morris for her nomination, and to the entire lighting industry for their incredible support since we started. Also, a special thank you to our board of directors and friends of the foundation that have joined us tonight. And finally to the H team, Courtney and Sue, who support, organize, manage, run, and make everything we do possible. I stand up here tonight to represent the entire H Foundation team and our supporters that have so passionately carried on our mission to raise money for cancer research for well over 20 years. I am really proud to accept this award on their behalf. We truly are honored to receive the Hearts Award because we know that giving back is at the core of the arts belief system. So we just heard a lot about the H Foundation and who we are. The big question that we always get is, what is Goombay and why the Goombay Bash? Well, our Goombay roots are tied directly to the lighting industry, to a Murray Feist customer incentive trip that many of our founders attended. Goombay actually comes from a Caribbean rum drink called the Goombay Smash that we discovered on that trip to the Bahamas. In the Bahamas, Goombay is a celebration, and thus to us, it became a bash. It might seem odd to connect cancer to a celebration, but when we set our fundraising journey, we wanted to be different. For those who know us, my friends and fellow founders, we can put on a suit or an evening gown, and we respect the tradition and pomp it represents. But it's not really who we are. We're just a group of friends that were going through everyday life. Many of us in small businesses, many of us tied to the lighting industry, and suddenly we were touched by a disease, and we knew we needed to do something about it. We decided to have a fundraiser and modeled the Goombay Bash after the typical black tie affair: music, food, drinks, auctions. But we wanted it to be different. We wanted the event to be fun, upbeat, and a celebration. The event you wanted to go to, not the one you had to go to. The Goombay Smash cocktail inspired us to a Caribbean theme with no tuxes, but Hawaiian shirts, sundresses, flip-flops, and leis. The Goombay Bash was born. A place for anyone, for everyone, no matter what age or tax bracket, where we could both honor those we lost and celebrate those who fought and won. A venue where we could raise money in a fun but meaningful environment, where you can laugh, and cry, a place where people wanted to be. It worked. What started simply as a small group of friends driven by a goal became a movement. As of today, we have raised over $13 million for cancer research. What is even more astonishing is that with very little overhead and an entrepreneurial spirit, we have donated that money directly to the Robert H. Lurie Comprehensive Cancer Center at Northwestern University, one of the top research institutions in the country. They use our money as seed money for new and novel research projects that can't get funded by the government. This allows research to move to that next level, where they then can compete for outside funding. Thus, our $13 million has turned into well over $280 million in additional funding. All of that money goes to basic science cancer research, supporting all types of cancer. It's really crazy. It's actually humbling. As humbling as standing here tonight on this stage. And really, it's almost impossible and overwhelming to comprehend. What else defines Goombay? Goombay is inspiration. For Danny and Steve, it was their fathers. For Dan, it was his sister. For Neil, his grandparents. For Shap, his aunt. For Maria, it started with her friend Christy. And for Greg, his wife Eileen. For me, and all of us who knew her, it was Pam Hertz, the H of the H Foundation, a coworker, a friend, a daughter, a mom, the 31-year-old beautiful young woman with a 1-year-old son who inspired us and moved us to not run away or bury our heads, but to do something about it. You get it. For everyone, it was someone different. It was personal. Cancer is personal. However, these individual inspirations are what bring us together. It's the H Foundation team, a group of amazing, passionate, caring friends who have given so much of their time and resources for over 20 years. It's my Hortons family, where giving back is part of our culture. It's our community that started in the suburbs and grew to the entire Chicagoland and created this movement. Through the compassion and culture of the lighting industry, it has swept across our country and even into Canada. One person, one story, one inspiration at a time, all bound by the simple belief that together we can make a difference. Finally, Goombay is a feeling. We call it the Goombay spirit. It's not something that can be defined. It's the spirit that cancer is personal to all of us, and that together we can make a difference. It sounds simple and bold, but it works. I've seen money from lemonade stands fund clinical trials. I've seen countless hours of volunteer work fund countless hours of research. I've seen tears of sadness and heartbreak get wiped away from eyes that now clearly see hope that a cure is possible in our lifetime. I know each of you too have a story. Your Pam, an inspiration. Perhaps tonight, through the video or hearing a bit more about what is Goombay, you caught the Goombay spirit. I believe we can take this beyond the lighting industry to the entire arts community. I've seen what we can do together. I know that there's still work to do. I'm asking you to help us. If cancer is personal to you, then help us cure cancer, because cancer is personal to all of us. Thank you. Goombay.
thank you to Maria, John, and the H Foundation. Everyone, please enjoy your dinner. We will resume the awards afterwards.
Welcome to the 35th Annual Arts Awards, honoring excellence in the home industry. Please welcome our hosts, Tom Felicia and Carson Kressley.
Carson, look at me. Don't be a dick. Anyways, Carson, by the way, good news, Carson made it. A round of applause for Carson, right? Carson made it, very exciting. Carson, look at this beautiful room that everyone, you guys did an amazing job. Congrats, it looks beautiful. And Carson and I are both so happy that you all made it with all the craziness that's going on in the world around us and the weather and everything. Thank you. We're so happy that you're here. Aren't we, Carson? Yeah, we're so happy they're here. Thanks. Carson, I have to say, honestly, I don't think you've ever looked better, right? I think this is kind of one of his better looks, right? A round of applause for Carson's best look ever. Thanks, Tom. Thanks. Have I ever told you that you're my favorite designer and you're so handsome? What? Oh my God, thanks, Carson. Carson, I have to tell you, out of all of the finicky fashionistas, you're my number one, maybe number two.
What is going on?
Oh, hey. You're back. Oh, you made it.
I made it.
Oh my God. What? That's good. Hey.
I told you I wasn't gonna miss this. I drove all night and I took a shower at a Buc-ee's to be here.
How was your flight?
Carry on.
How was your flight? You look so good.
It was delightful. It was the best
excited
72 hours of my life.
What is that the, I think it smells something that's like that little blue thing in the urinal.
Oh no,
Is that you?
No, I think it's just from Buc-ee's. Okay, bear with me, everybody.
It's Buc-ee's.
Buc-ee's, yes.
Buc-ee's.
Oh no, I just popped a stud.
God.
Oh
We
dear.
had a wardrobe malfunction. Relax.
Hold on. Thank God that didn't happen at
my
Buc-ee's.
goodness. All right.
Okay. It
Oh
was
my God.
pretty active.
Liza Minnelli's gonna be mad when she finds out about this jacket.
Hold, please. Okay, there we go.
All right, you want me to do that?
Not bad. No. Please don't help me with my outfit. I just saw your pants. My God. What are those
I
pants?
think you're still missing. You don't like these?
My God, they're like made by Amish people who just dropped acid. Huh.
I thought
Okay.
you were gonna love these.
I'm just gonna button this
these
up.
Are like, by the way, these are like very on point. You know, in sort of like they're on trend.
Yes. Somewhere in rural Ohio. Okay. All right.
All righty.
I think we're ready.
By the way, this
Okay.
is, you almost
Thank
look
you
as good
so
as Larry.
much. Yeah, what is
Oh, that's Larry.
okay. I thought it was supposed to be me, and I was like, the man boobs are not big enough. All right.
That's called gynecomastia, I believe.
All right, shall we just do the show?
Let's make this happen.
Okay.
I'm so happy you're here.
Welcome, everyone.
Hi, everyone. We are very, very pleased that you are all here, and we're very pleased to be hosting the 35th Arts Awards.
Oh my God, I can't believe we've been doing this for 35 years. Whew. too. I just love being in Dallas each year, though, to see all of our friends in the business of home.
I couldn't agree more, Carson. Every year I think it can't get any bigger and any better, but it does.
Oh my God,
And
that's a
I
great
think everything
problem to
gets
have.
everything's bigger in Texas, right?
One can hope. We're going out later and we'll report back. All right, everybody.
Okay.
It's time. You're just like, please stop talking. It's time to welcome our first set of presenters to the stage. Please welcome from Uttermost and the president of art, Molly Mays, joined by the president of Quorum International, Jose Lopez. I'll get the suitcase, you get the mannequin. Oh gosh.
Thank you, Carson. Wow, good evening, everyone. We are thrilled to be here.
As a first-time presenter, I'm honored to join Molly to present these retail awards from coast to coast. Now, on to our first retail category, highlighting home accents.
Home Accent Store nominees in the East Atlantic region are Domain by Laura Hodges Studio of Catonsville, Maryland. Foundry 42 of Port Jervis, New York. La Maison of Raleigh, North Carolina. And Mustard Seed Market and Home of Blowing Rock, North Carolina.
And the Arts Award goes to Mustard Seed Market and Home. Unfortunately, Mustard Seed could not be here to accept the award in person. I will accept on their behalf.
Established in 2022, Mustard Seed Home is a full-scale home decor shop and design studio, offering hand-picked products and a unique shopping experience.
Up next are finalists in the Midwest and Southwest region.
Midwest Southwest nominees are Coco and Dash of Dallas, Texas. Homeology of McKinney, Texas. Kenneth Ludwig Chicago of Chicago, Illinois. And Patina of Minneapolis, Minnesota.
Winning this year's Arts Award is Coco and Dash. Accepting are Teddy and Courtney Garrigan, founders.
Coco and Dash is a Dallas home decor retail store selling exceptional new and antique furnishings, decorative accessories, art and lighting, and offers interior design services.
Thank y'all so much. I said to someone earlier, I look like Mr. Peanut with my foot, but thank you so much. We are so excited and so honored and so proud to be a part of this industry. We love it just so very much and have so many good friends. I said so a lot. So, what would you like to say?
So, I would like to say, this is sort of a bitter sweet award for us after 10 years of having our shop.
Are you going somewhere?
Well, we've
So we opened a showroom at the Dallas Design Center
showroom.
to the trade.
To the trade.
We opened it this week, and we still have our retail shop.
We still have our retail shop. It just feels, I don't know, it just feels different now.
You'll get past it.
I
It's
will.
good.
I will.
It'll be good.
I'll
Y'all, thank you very much. We love all of you, and we are so proud of this.
Up next, we head to the west.
Home Accent Store nominees in the West region are Absolutely Fabulous Unique Gifts and Decor of Huntington Beach, California. Canteen Lifestyle and Design of Westlake Village, California. And Interior Illusions of West Hollywood, California.
Our winner is Absolutely Fabulous Unique Gifts and Decor, accepting our Diane and Ronald Silverstein owners.
Absolutely Fabulous Unique Gifts and Decor is a national award-winning family-run local destination known for their selection of gifts and decor from local artisans.
Thank you so much. My name's Diane. This is my biggest supporter, my husband, Ron. I was a nurse for 34 years, became disabled for 8, and bored out of my mind. Didn't know what to do. Saw this dump of a store for lease and thought, well, why not? Retail can't be that hard. Right? Here we are, 18 years later. I've got the best staff. I've got great support. My son, Ian, does all the photography. And my husband, he's a chief financial officer, which means he just pays the bills. But, so I just want to say thank you so much, everybody. And I hope you aren't walking your feet off too much. Thank you.
Thank you.
For our next category, we honor single locations.
Single Location Furniture Store. Nominees are D'Amore Interiors of Denver, Colorado. Dwell Home Furnishings and Interior Design of Coralville, Iowa. Kathy Adams Interiors of Plano, Texas. And Leon and Lulu of Clawson, Michigan.
Our winner is Leon and Lulu. Accepting is Mary Liz Curtin.
Leon and Lulu is an award-winning lifestyle store outside Detroit with a curated selection of home and gift items from regional and international designers.
I am so happy to be here and so happy to have gotten up here with no unpleasant incident like we had last year when my slip fell off on the way up. So, Thank you all in the home industries. I can't tell you how happy I am to be in this business forever. I want to say a special moment to Bill Windsor, who we all miss so much, and to think about what we do for the world by helping people have beautiful homes and how we can think, and I hope to be part of figuring out how we can help the people in Southern California once again make their homes beautiful when they get them. And I thank all of you, and I love most of the people in this room, but not everyone. Thank you.
We now move to the retail multiples.
Nominees for multiple location furniture store: Clive Daniel Home of Naples, Florida. Lee Douglas Interiors of Lincoln, Nebraska. And The Arrangement of Dallas, Texas.
And the Arts Awards goes to Lee Douglas Interiors. Accepting is Laura Lee Lesling.
Lee Douglas Interiors is a full-service commercial and residential design firm servicing clients, builders, and independent designers, which offers a retail storefront to the public, stocking furniture, accessories, and artwork.
I wasn't prepared for this, so thank you so much. I'm so grateful to my staff and my team and my husband who's at home taking care of my 3 dogs. Thank you so much. We work really hard to serve our clients, and we're so grateful.
This next category is for the studios.
Design studio nominees are Jamie Merida Interiors, Bountiful Home of Easton, Maryland. Megan Moulton of Mount Pleasant, South Carolina. Paloma and Company of Houston, Texas. And Stevie Interiors of Milton, Georgia.
And the Arts Award goes to Megan Moulton. Accepting is Megan Moulton.
Megan Moulton is a full-service interior design studio specializing in custom new builds and large-scale renovations to create functional and beautiful spaces.
Oh my gosh. I was not expecting this. This is my first time at the Arts Awards. I'm Megan, and you may not know me, but I'm from Charleston, South Carolina, and I started my business 7 years ago. I had a big dream. I had a really big dream. I worked in medical sales for 12 years, and one day I woke up and said, I don't want to do this anymore. I don't love what I'm doing. And I started designing my home, and I started posting it on social media, and people loved what I was doing. And I said, you know what? I'm just going to do this. And so I went for it 120%. And I gave it my all for the past 7 years, had 2 babies, married my husband, opened a shop, started product collections, and I can't believe I'm standing up here in front of all of you that I admire so much. I have the most amazing team that I call the Dream Team. They submitted everything for this award. It was like so much paperwork. They did so much. They wanted to win this so bad for our team. So this is for them. I love y'all so much. Thank you.
I'm especially excited for our next categories. So let's get things going with lighting retailers in the East.
Lighting showroom nominees in the East Atlantic region are Alcott and Bentley of Louisville, Kentucky. Georgia Lighting of Sugar Hill, Georgia. Light and Day of Frederick, Maryland. And Magnolia Lighting of Hernando, Mississippi.
And the Arts Award goes to Magnolia Lighting. Accepting is Pam Whitfield, owner.
Magnolia Lighting is a family-owned premier lighting store offering the largest selection of lighting, door hardware, and home accessories in the Mid-South.
Wow, guys, Mississippi's in the house, you know? Yeah. Thank you guys so much. I'm so honored to be here. We are a family-owned business. Half of my family is still back at home, again, taking care of my animals and critters and all those things while I'm able to be here. I'm grateful to the Dallas Market Center and the Arts Award. Most grateful to my team. They're right over there. That have worked alongside me. This is so much bigger than I am or I could ever dream to be. I'm so, so grateful to my suppliers, my vendors who have supported us along the way. It's been a ride, but without you guys, we certainly couldn't have done this. Thank you so much.
Our next category are showrooms in the middle of it all.
Midwest Southwest showroom nominees are Alon Studio Lighting of Metairie, Louisiana. Lightology of Chicago, Illinois. And Metro Lighting of St. Louis, Missouri.
And our Arts Award winner is Lightology. Accepting is Paulette Hicks.
Always evolving, Lightology keeps their finger on the pulse of art and design, selling a variety of vendors from European imports to boutique originals.
Thank you guys so much. Thank you very much to the Arts Awards and the Dallas Market Center. I'd like to accept this award on behalf of our founder and owner, Greg Kay, our amazing showroom manager, Chris Stasky, and a special shout out to Allison Hilliard, our new marketing manager, our showroom team, especially the electricians who all day long hang lighting fixtures. Daniel, Oscar, and Brandon, thank you so much to you. And we can't have an amazing award-winning showroom without amazing products. So thank you to our vendors for the beautiful products that you create for us. Thank you so much.
We'll finish the lighting showrooms in the West.
Lighting showroom nominees from the West are Lightopia of Costa Mesa, California, and Ultra Design Center of Denver, Colorado.
Our winner is Ultra Design Center. Accepting is Kevin Costello, owner of Ultra Design.
Family-owned Ultra Design Center has served the Colorado market since 2002, providing lighting, fine door and cabinet hardware, decorative plumbing, bath furniture, and home accessories.
This is such an honor. My name's Lisa Martin. I've been in charge of the lighting division at Ultra since the inception of lighting there. This is our owner, Kevin, who, when I joined the team in 2016, it was a shell of a building. And the vision of our ownership, which includes Kevin, just the vision of making a beautiful showroom alongside other beautiful showrooms that would service the design community of Denver with beautiful products, service, the ability to network in our building was just a brilliant idea. And I knew I was part of something special. So I want to thank you, Kevin, for making the vision come true for all of us at Ultra Design Center.
Thank you. I'll briefly say, while we spend a lot of time on our showroom, people buy from people, and I'm most proud of the team that we built at Ultra, and especially Lisa, who personally hung most of the fixtures at her showroom and has never seen a ladder she wasn't willing to climb, so thank you. Thank you.
Please welcome back to the stage, Tom Felicia and Carson Kressley.
No, please stay seated.
Yes. Carson's still being mean about my pants. Kind of rude.
No,
rude.
they're kind of
It's rude.
The wine is kicking in. I had to end my dry January just to look at those pants.
Yeah, well, our dry January is a little different, though.
Well, yeah. I mean, we did switch to a dry Sauvignon Blanc, but still.
And a dry Riesling, just in,
It's,
the other one wasn't available.
Doing what we can.
Well, Carson, I have to say, I'm so happy you did make it here. It's good to see you again.
Thank you. It's always a pleasure to see you. Did you know I have a background in sales?
I don't think being a hooker counts, though.
No, it wasn't that job. It was the other one. Anyway.
Did you win any awards for this service that you claim you did?
No, not for that service, but for some others. But
awards? I don't awards.
I do. Maybe it was something else. I do feel truly qualified, though, to announce which sales representatives went above and beyond this year. So let's begin with the East.
Sales representative nominees in the East Atlantic region are Cheryl LaRosa of Cheryl LaRosa and Associates, Karen Engel of Old Dominion Lighting Associates, and Vince Hall of Vince Hall and Associates.
I like this music. It's so groovy. It's like we're at a rave or something. We're waiting for our Molly to kick in.
I just kind of threw up in my mouth a little bit, I'm not gonna lie.
Hey, that sometimes happens at raves. Okay, and the Arts Award goes to, for sales
Is that the right one?
Yes.
Okay, well, you got checking.
Okay, oh
You're a little
gosh.
distracted.
And the winner is Vince Hall. And Vince is here to accept.
Vince Hall brings over 27 years of lighting industry experience, having founded his successful firm in 2011 to represent top lighting manufacturers in the lighting industry.
The room got so much bigger. Thank you so much, everybody. I just want to say a couple thank yous to how I got started in lighting. I started at a very young age, and I've loved lighting this whole time. I got to thank Troy Lee for giving me the opportunity when I first started out so many years ago. And I just got to thank my wonderful manufacturers that give me the product to sell every day, and of course, my amazing customers. Thank you so much.
All right. Okay, our next group is in the center of it all.
Midwest Southwest sales rep nominees are Carly Kahn of JLW Lighting and Ruth Grigson of Ivy Stone.
Alrighty. Our winner is Ruth Grigson. Accepting is Ruth Grigson.
Ruth Grigson, an accomplished sales representative at Ivy Stone Group, delivers top-tier service by providing marketing ideas, merchandising support, event planning, and attention to detail.
Oh my goodness, thank you guys so much. This is truly an honor, and I'm very nervous, so I wrote out my speech. Thank you to the Dallas Market Center and the Arts Award team. I have to thank my family. My husband, Chris, is sitting right over there. My biggest cheerleader, sounding board, and market assistant extraordinaire. And to my kids, Ellie and Ethan, no one can sticker a catalog faster than them. Thank you to my assistant, Mindy Sanders. Without you, the growth we've achieved would not have been possible. Thank you to my retail customers. Your support means the world. To my Ivy Stone team, you inspire me every single day with your dedication and teamwork. Thank you to my manager, Christy Baum. She's sitting right over there, who has a listening ear on the hard days and loves to celebrate even the little wins. Thank you to the executive team at Ivy Stone for your leadership and vision. I'm proud to say I work for the best sales company in the industry. Thank you again for this incredible honor. I'm truly grateful.
Okay. Oh, I'm getting a Cotton Bowl update. No, I don't give a shit. But I've seen people do that at awards things where like, there's a big game happening. I was like, why would they even make a bowl out of cotton? That sounds so very absorbent.
Porous,
yeah,
porous.
Terrible idea. Okay. Oh, back to the awards.
Back to what we're here for.
Yes. Our final group is from way out west.
Sales representative nominees in the West Region are Jan Cronin of the Uttermost Company, Sally Windnagel, independent rep at Codaris and Made Goods, and Teresa Caillou Consulting.
Okay.
It's up to you.
Our Arts Award winner is Sally Windnagel. I was hoping it was Sally because I like saying Windnagel. Sally Windnagel's
Windnagel's 37 years in sales and
Thank
retail
you.
reflect her commitment to exceptional customer service and the importance of building long-term relationships with clients.
I'm a little nervous here. First of all, I just want to say congratulations to all the nominees here tonight. I'm honored to be in your presence and your company. And thank you to Dallas Market Center and the Arts Committee for this fabulous event. I'm so honored to have this, but I have to say it's because of all of the support I have. My beautiful showrooms, Made Goods and Codaris. I have the opportunity to sell my product in the most beautiful atmospheres. Cody, thank you for bringing me on 8 years ago. The vendors that supply the beautiful product that I have, Lily Alessandra, you know I adore your product. Erica from Moss Home, you have my back every single day, and I couldn't do it without you. And my customers that have stuck with me year after year and support me and have faith in me. Christopher Todd, you're my heart. And my very best friend in the whole wide world who has guided me through this industry, Michael Bauer. So I share this with all of you. Thank you.
To present the Green Award, please welcome Dallas Market Center's Senior Vice President of Marketing, Cole Doherty.
Thank you, everybody. Big thanks to all of our manufacturers promoting eco-friendly and sustainable practices. The Green Award was open to all Arts Awards finalists who are manufacturers, and it honors their commitment to our planet and communities. Our judge for the Green Award was Michaela O'Connor Abrams of the Sustainable Furnishings Council, and this year's Green Award goes to Phillips Collection.
Phillips Collection exemplifies sustainability through a commitment to ethical practices, all of which collectively promote environmental responsibility.
We reached out to Jason Phillips, who was unable to attend, but we shot him a text earlier, and he sent along a message for us to read, and I'm going to read that to you. On behalf of the Phillips Collection team, we are thrilled to accept this Green Award. A special thanks to Art, the Dallas Market Center, and the Sustainable Furnishings Council. Your work inspires all of us. At Phillips Collection, we say every piece is a conversation, and we are dedicated to promoting sustainability ideals and practices. Although I can't be there with you in person this evening, we are truly grateful. Thank you again.
The Arts Awards is a peer-nominated program with balloting open from April through June. Anyone in the industry may participate and may submit multiple nominations in several categories. Nominees and finalists are not required to be art members nor to exhibit in Dallas. Nominations are vetted by the Arts Awards Nominating Committee, consisting of independent industry professionals. Finalists are announced in August, and submissions are due in November, when a panel of 5 judges independently reviews and scores each submission on specific criteria. A 6th judge, representing the Sustainable Furnishings Council, reviews only the manufacturer presentations to determine the Green Award winner. The scores are tallied and winners announced for the first time this evening. Nominations for the Academy of Achievement are solicited from across the industry and then are carefully researched and then named by an annual Arts Awards committee of art members. Please welcome to the stage, Gail Singer.
Good evening, everyone. Wow, clean up nice. Andy. When I was asked to present this award to you, I thought, what am I going to say about someone I've known my entire life? Someone where my fondest memories are of us growing up in Brooklyn and me throwing blocks at your head. But no, seriously, from Flatbush to a cottage house on Schumacher Lane in Houston, Texas, a garage office, 1 lamp in a bonded warehouse, to tonight in this honor. What an achievement. Andy, you have built an amazing company with incredible vision. You have attracted, corralled, and navigated the best design partners, the best brands, the best makers, the best sales teams, the best resellers, the best ANCO around. None like it in this industry, possibly any industry. But more than that, you have created life-changing opportunities for many, many people, me included. And many of those people are here tonight to celebrate with you. Congratulations on receiving this award. I'm proud to have been asked to present it to you. And on that note, let's take a look at Andy's career and hear from some of his people.
The first thing I have to say about Andy Singer is, for the reputation he has and for the person that he is, when you first meet him, he just seems like a regular person. He's very relatable.
I think Andy's exceptionally warm and very inviting, and also, you know, call it his, like I say, his curiosity or his tendency to, you know, look to, it's kind of everyone. It's the reps, it's the customer, it's the designers, it's the merchants, and he's curious about all parts of what everybody brings to it.
I don't know if I've ever mentioned it to Andy, but I talk about him as like the Steve Jobs of decorative lighting. He's like, you know, started from the garage, you know, and has just built this huge empire from one small light in a pretty small amount of time.
So we grew up in Brooklyn, in an apartment building in Brooklyn, and from a very early age, 5, 6-ish, Andy and one of his best friends that also lived in the building would go get bagels and newspapers and take orders from the tenants in the building and sell them bagels and newspapers on the weekends. So from a very early age, there was an entrepreneurial spirit.
Well, I know he started with one tiny bedside light, as far as I remember. And how did he grow that tiny light into this enormous company? He has vision, and he has drive, and he just knows how to connect the dots to make it all come out right, because I think that he has He has such a good vision for lighting, but he also knows how to run a big, fabulous business. It's a great combination.
And he's an amazing businessman. And I think part of that is, like, first of all, he comes out of being a salesman, and he's forever a salesman too. And I think that's super important. I also think he has, which I think I share with him and all the things I do too, is a real entrepreneurial spirit. But he has a real passion about it. I mean, I think if you are trying to build something like this wonderful company, you have to love lighting and love business and love, the people he interacts with, but also be insistent on kind of the wonderful qualities that exist in the stuff that's made. But he's very, very passionate about it.
I look at it as an entrepreneur approach, right? You have to do a little bit of everything to almost survive. And when I watch it in Andy and how he builds partnerships with, whether it's a supplier or a customer, he listens, right? And then he acts upon what he listens. And that's what I find the most fascinating. You can be walking in the hallway, Andy will stop. And if you have an issue or you want to celebrate something, he's committed to that. So us coming together and kind of sharing that commonality has been wonderful.
What I've seen, what I observed from the very beginning, the organization in its ethos is about integrity and honesty and careful attention to detail with the people and with the product. Like I said, I have a unique story because Andy's been my mentor and I came to him as just a lamp maker, and he invested so much in me to allow me to become, I think, more than I ever imagined I could become. It's the same thing that he's done with product and design. Andy, I often say this, just about anything that's supposed to be pretty, if he got his eye on it, it would just make it a little bit prettier, whether it's a car or a building, or it happens to be that he's in the lighting business, and also with people. He really is just so gifted at developing people. He just figures out exactly what in someone needs to be brought out, and then he can do that. And he still does it. It's remarkable at the size and scale of the company.
I'm not sure how Andy was able to dream so big, but I do know that I used to love his sales meetings. They're totally motivational, and he would talk to us about starting out in the garage, about being a sales rep in high school. Who sets a path like that in high school? That's why he is an icon.
It's almost like, is the award worthy of Andy? Yeah, he's been a great personal inspiration. This is like the kind of guy that people buy books and read about, the kind of guy that I hope to be.
Congratulations, Andy, so well deserved.
Congratulations, Andy. I'm so proud of you.
Congratulations, Andy. I truly appreciate you, and I can't think of anyone more deserving for this award.
Congratulations, Andy. There's no one I can think of who deserves to be honored with this more than you, buddy.
Congratulations, Andy. You've made it. I'm proud of you.
Huge congratulations, Andy, on your well-deserved award.
Congratulations, Andy. What you have built here and the people that you've brought along with you, including myself, are more than grateful for the opportunity that we've had to work alongside of you.
Ladies and gentlemen, the Arts Awards Academy of Achievement honoree, Andy Singer.
Everybody, thanks Sister Gail, thanks for all the kind words. I'll tell you, I wouldn't be standing here today if any of my teachers felt as strongly about how good I was as these guys do. So that was really sweet. it's kind of special to be standing here with you. We did grow up in Brooklyn together, and I would say that neither of us would have ever thought we might be in a situation like this, but here we are, right? It's been kind of cool. In April of 1972, my father came home from work one day and he said, "Hey guys, we're moving to Texas from New York City." And I said, "Well, wait a second, I'm graduating high school in June. I'm going to City College. I've got a great girlfriend. I got a great job. I'm not going to Texas." And they said, no, you're coming to Texas because we can't afford to send you away to college, and you're coming with us. And I got here, I think it was June 24th. I think the Saturday we got here, the Rolling Stones were playing at Hofheinz Pavilion in Houston. We didn't get into the concert, but we tried. And my girlfriend came down to visit us about a week after we got here, and then my boss from New York, who I worked for in high school, came down to visit. And when he came, after about 48 hours, he said, "This place is fantastic. I'm going to move down here too." And he went back to New York, figure out what he's going to do down here, and he met two guys that were lamp manufacturers, two buddies of his that he knew in New York. And they said to him, "Well, if you're going to Houston, if you're going to Texas, why don't you take our line, be our rep, and sell our lighting products?" And he came down and he told me, "We're going to be manufacturers' reps." And I said, "Well, what's that?" And he told me what it was, and I became a manufacturer's reps assistant. I don't know how many manufacturers' reps are in the room or assistants are in the room, but you all know what that is, and you all know how hard it is to be a rep and how hard it is to be an assistant rep. And so to all of the reps, I say, congratulations. It ain't easy, right? Well, I worked for this guy, my boss, who came down here for a year and a half, selling contemporary lighting to the 11 customers in Houston, Texas, while I was going to college, none of whom wanted to buy contemporary lamps. And I made a whopping $687 in 1.5 years. And the culmination of that 1.5 years was that my boss told me that the company that we were representing officially is going out of business. So I was out of a job, but he was kind enough to introduce me to another manufacturer's rep that needed an assistant in Houston. And I took that job, and they had real lines that paid real commissions. And I went and called on those 11 customers in Houston, and I did well. And one of those customers was a customer called M&M Lighting. And Joe Margolin, let's hear it for M&M Lighting. Let's hear it for Alan Margolin, who's right there at our table. But Alan's dad was a really special guy, and he had a fellow that worked for him named Al Hudson, who was another special guy. They took an interest in me and really taught me this business. They were hardworking, very aggressive, super smart, and super successful people. I admired them. I wanted to do anything that I could to be like them. And when I graduated college, they offered me an opportunity to meet Ed Solomon, who owns Seagull Lighting, and get the Seagull line. And I want to acknowledge the amazing work that Ed Solomon and the Hershey's have done with Seagull Lighting. And we have Stacy Solomon in the audience. Let's give her a hand, our team. And I started a little rep company called Andrew Singer & Company. I hired my best friend, Dean Gilman, who worked for us for 10 years. Fortunate enough to work with a guy named Jimmy Norris over there, who worked with us for many years. We built a great agency in the state of Texas representing great companies. Maxim Lighting, if you're here, I know somebody from Maxim's here. We worked for the Sperling brothers for many years. We were honored to do it. We worked for some great companies. And we were in Texas, so we were very fortunate that we were in a great market. And in the middle 80s, our market kind of suffered what was the devastation of the oil industry having a big retraction. And so I decided, after working with these great companies for a number of years, who I seemed to have a knack for helping create products that sold well, I said, you know what? This market is going to be in sad shape for a few years, and I think I'm going to leave the rep industry to the guys that were working with me, and I am going to start a company. And I chose the name of the company, Visual Comfort, actually sitting in M&M Lighting, looking at a glossary from Keystone Co., a little commercial lighting company, and in the back there was this glossary that had a name, it had a formula called VCP, Visual Comfort Probability, which described how comfortable you would be doing a task based on the lighting conditions, based on the glare, which there's a lot of glare right here, based on the lumens, based on the ambient lighting, based on all these things. And I was going to make pharmacy lamps. And those pharmacy lamps were going to have dimmers in them. And I said, this is a great name for our company. We're going to create a little visual comfort by controlling light on pharmacy lamps. I did it in my garage. I knew I was going to be okay because my sister Gail agreed to come to work for us. I knew we were going to really be okay when my mother decided to volunteer and do the billing. And my mother did the billing for 20 years. She billed almost every invoice for our company for 20 years. Right? Mom, thank you. And you guys know what it's like. I mean, I was on the road 100 days a year for 20 years. I was on the road going to see our factories. I was on the road going to see our customers. I was on the road coming here to Dallas twice a year, going to High Point twice a year. So when you know that you've got family helping you and you can go out and do the things that you need to do and you can trust that everything's okay at home, you're in good shape. And I was in great shape. And so we started selling Visual Comfort, and after about 60 days, we got an order from Ralph Lauren. And it was an order for their furniture stores because they had gotten into the furniture business and they had a chair that they needed a pharmacy lamp to go along with. And I said, you know, Visual Comfort's a good name, but Ralph Lauren's a lot better. And I thought, wouldn't it be unbelievable if we could have a branded company that everybody knew? And so I immediately went up to Ralph Lauren and tried to convince them to do a lighting line. And I met with the president of Ralph Lauren Home back in those days, who told me, I don't think we're ready for lighting, and I don't think we're going to do lighting. But I always thought that that was a good idea. I always loved the idea of trying to create a brand that people would know. The brands that I was familiar with when we were growing up in the lighting industry were Lightalier and Stiffel, right? Those were names that everybody knew, and other than that, most consumers didn't know the names of any lighting companies, but they knew Ralph Lauren. Well, I didn't get Ralph Lauren, and it took a long time, and after trying hard, a friend of mine said, well, get another name. And I said, well, that's a novel idea. And we wound up going and looking in a Women's Wear Daily magazine and seeing an ad for Bill Blass. And I went and I called Bill Blass, met with him the next day, got a licensing agreement with Bill Blass. We came to Dallas, we showed the Bill Blass lamps here, and the first customer said, why would anybody want to buy a lamp with the name Bill Blass on it? And I tried to explain to them why it was a good idea. And by the end of the conversation, they were saying, okay, but I want an exclusive in my town. And we said, okay. And we got Bill Blass. We learned about something called the furniture industry. Not just lighting showrooms bought lighting, but furniture stores did, accessory stores did, interior designers did. We went to High Point. I met a guy that introduced me to Sandy Chapman. And Sandy Chapman, let's hear it for Sandy. The award for Lifetime Achievement really needs to go to Sandy Chapman, because Sandy Chapman defined visual comfort. He defined it for so many years, And the work that he did and the work that we were able to do with each other really made our company special. And after people started to see what we did for Sandy, Thomas O'Brien, Barbara Berry, Aaron Lauder, Kelly Wursler, Julie Neal, and so many others, they all were attracted to what we were doing, and we were able to do it for them. And we're so grateful to this unbelievable group of design partners, over 30 of them right now, and brands. And guess what? Eventually, Ralph Lauren had to cave in and say, okay, we'll let you do our lighting. So it's been a great journey. My sister decided to move to Savannah, Georgia, and after a little while of being there said, you know what, I think I'd like to go back into the lighting business and do something, and there's a little shop in Savannah that I'd like to take a lease on, and what do you think about me doing a little lighting store there? And I said, well, that would be a great idea. So she wound up going out and buying a bunch of old doors, painted them white. We sent a whole bunch of products. In those days, our things were very much reminiscent of antique reproductions. Sandy Chapman's designs were suited for that. And she started a little store in Savannah that turned into Circa Lighting, 55 stores strong today, and did an incredible job, right? Nothing better than having your sister as a customer who pays on time. And it was really fantastic. We started to understand that if we had a really concentrated display of our things, it was amazing about how well they would sell. And things sold well. And over time, our company would grow and grow and grow. And there was one specific time that we had a guy that was doing the finishing for our company that quit. And I needed to find somebody that knew how to do finishing for our products. And one of our reps said, hey, you gotta call Charles. Remember Charles from Palette Studios in Cincinnati? And I said, yeah, I know Charles. He said, call Charles, the guy can finish anything. And so I called Charles, told him about what we wanted to do. He took the job, and he turned into a lot more than a finishing guy. And yeah, so over the last 20 some odd years, we couldn't have had a more incredible relationship, and Visual Comfort would never be the company that it is today without Sandy Chapman, without Alan Margolin, and certainly without Charles Neal. So our company has been very fortunate. We've had amazing talent join us. And over time, it became obvious that we needed to have a different level of professionalism in the company that we were able to attract on our own. And people came to us from the private equity world, and it was very interesting to see what they could bring to the table. And so we started partnering with private equity back in about 2014. And we've been through 3 rounds of private equity. I know that out here in the world, there's some nightmare stories about what companies have done under the ownership or the partnership of private equity. But I loved partnering with private equity, and we've had tremendous results from our first investor with Seidler Equity Partners. They courted us back in 2014. I love those guys because the Seidler boys were the grandchildren of Walter O'Malley, who was the founder of the Brooklyn Dodgers. So as a Brooklyn boy, I thought this is going to be a good match, and it was. And today we have partners with Goldman Sachs, Leonard Green Partners, and AEA, and we've taken this company from the garage to over $1 billion in sales last year. And it happened as a result of meeting some unbelievable people in the private equity world that introduced us to the folks at Generation Brands. And our partners at Generation Brands have made this journey twice as nice. Visual Comfort today is able to deliver the promise of VCP. The thing Visual Comfort is what we have been able to get to. and I couldn't be more proud. And we've got our executive team here. We've got Sean Lavin, one of the best designers in the business, Joe Miller, our CFO, Matt McGarity, who runs our sales. We got Daryl from England, came all the way over, right? We've got an unbelievable team, and so many more. So look, we've got great factory partners, we've got great design partners, we've got unbelievable customers, we've got this direct team that's unbelievable, our manufacturers, reps, and everybody who sells our things, thank you from the bottom of our hearts. We are the And Company. Today, maybe for 5 minutes, it's the Andy Company. I'll put a Y at the end of And, but we are the And Company, and that's the only way it could be done. So I'm so proud to be standing here and humbled by the incredible work that all of you guys have done. We're 1,500 strong now, and we're just getting started. So thanks to you, thanks to the arts community, and thanks to everybody out there for listening to our story.
Please welcome trend analyst and ambassador Patty Carpenter, joined by Mitchell Gold of Mitchell Gold and Bob Williams.
Good evening, everyone. How are you? Welcome to Emerald City.
Yes. Hi, everyone, and thank you. What an evening, Patty.
Yes, this has been wonderful. And congratulations to all the winners so far.
We are thrilled to present the next several awards categories.
Truly. So, we are honored to announce these next winners. First up is Home Accents.
Nominees in Home Accents are Elk Home, Harp and Finial, Callaloo, Park Hill Collection, the Howard Elliott Collection, and Wildwood.
This year's Arts Award goes to Callaloo. Accepting are Doug and Susan Williams, owners and CEO.
Callaloo is celebrated for its unique blend of handcrafted designs and sustainable materials, offering a range of home furnishings with style and character.
Holy moly. I was in the bathroom. Holy mackerel. Wow. All right, guys. Thanks so much. 4 decades ago, fate tapped us on the shoulder in Ocho Rios, Jamaica. It all started with one basket bought in the straw market, a simple moment that sparked a journey beyond what we could have imagined. That moment led us here today to this incredible honor. I want to thank the arts for recognizing our work and passion. This award isn't just a celebration of our success, but our testament to the transformative power of the arts and craftsmanship. I must also express my heartfelt gratitude to the people that made this journey possible, to my incredible team, especially Bradley Adair and Josh McKay. Stand up, dudes.
Please
Woo!
stand up. Please stand up.
Thank you, guys. Your talent and dedication and unwavering support have been the foundation of everything that we've achieved. And of course, I want to thank this cute chick right here who I sleep with every night. My wife, Susan. Love you, baby. Finally, I want to thank everyone who's believed in us along the way. Together, we've turned a single basket into a legacy. Thank you for this incredible honor. Woo!
Thank you very much.
Now on to our next category. It's accent furniture.
Accent furniture. The nominees are Gabby, Hickory chair, Hooker Furnishings, John Richard, Odette, and Revelation by Uttermost.
And the Arts Award goes to Revelation by Uttermost. Accepting is Matt Cooper, President.
In 2015, Revelation was created as a specialized line of unique home decor products designed to improve function and create beauty.
Thank you so much. I will be quick. I'm losing my voice. Thank you to Art and the Dallas Market Center. Once again, well done, especially through very difficult situations. This year marks our 9th year for Revelation and our 50th year for Uttermost. Thank you. So this is like the perfect way to start our year of celebrating 50 years. We may not be a young company, but we are young at heart. We are passionate. We're determined, with plenty of youth, except for me and a few of us. We have a lot of youth on our team. My thanks and appreciation goes to all of the Uttermost and Revelation family, and especially my parents who started Uttermost so long ago. My mom passed away in 2020, but my dad, at age 91, was our most enthusiastic supporter. Here's to you, Daddy. We look forward to an amazing year in this industry that's been so good to us and that we love so much. Ultimately, I'd like to thank my Lord and Savior, Jesus Christ. Thank you.
This next category is 100% artful.
Wall decor. Nominees are Paragon, Phillips Collection, Wendover Art Group, and Wexel Art.
This year's Arts Awards goes to Wendover Art Group. Accepting is Stuart Spencer, Director of Sales.
Starting as a small poster print company in 2005, Wendover Art Group has grown into a multi-channel American manufacturer of high-quality artwork and decor.
Wow, this is amazing. We're super excited to be here tonight. First of all, I'd like to thank the Art Committee and the Dallas Market Center for this incredible honor. We're very excited to be recognized as the Wall Decor category winner for the 35th Annual Awards, 2 years in a row for us, so we're really excited. Wendover began its journey with Richard Forsyth's vision in 25, starting with poster prints. And thanks to our commitment to innovation, outstanding team, cutting-edge technology, we've become a leader, maker of handcrafted, made-to-order, customizable, and luxury artisanal products. This growth would not have been possible without the One Wendover winning mindset we cultivate as a company. I want to thank our customers for their unwavering support and trust, to our outstanding representatives and talented artists, dedicated partners. Your contributions have been vital to our success. Most importantly, I want to recognize our hardworking team. This award is a testament to their relentless dedication and commitment to excellence. Together, we've created something truly special, and I'm deeply proud to share this moment with them. Thank you again for this honor.
These next finalists represent style for every room.
Nominees in home textiles are Aviva Stanoff Design, Cloud9 Design, Cozy Earth, DV Cap Home, and Lily Alessandra.
And this year, the Arts Award goes to Lily Alessandra. Accepting is Sandra Hernandez Yador, founder and CEO.
Lily Alessandra is celebrated for luxurious and elegant fabric collections, which feature a range of designs that elevate interior spaces with style and comfort.
Thank you to Arts, Dallas Market Center for this wonderful recognition. To some people that don't always get recognized, the people behind the scenes, Sharon Davis, Allison John, you guys are always there. And thank you. To other people that is the reason why we're here, Cody Abels, the entire Kadara sales rep group. You guys have been with us through thick and thin. Thank you for representing us for so many years. To this guy here, he's my right-hand man, Craig Apel. For those of you who don't know, Craig and I started literally working out of my house, both without a job, trying to figure out how to make a living, actually. And it's just been an amazing journey, including we have a beautiful family back home, Lily Alessandra Group. They've been with us since the beginning. They're part of our journey, and very grateful for them. Last, I would just like to say, Lily Alessandra was really just created with a dream, and it was just followed which is passion and pure determination. So this is for not being afraid to follow your dreams.
These next finalists represent the best in dining and entertaining.
The nominees and tabletop. Annie Glass. Cascada. Hester and Cook. And Mario Luca Giusti.
I'm pleased to announce this year's winner is Annie Glass, accepting as Ava Ringgold Sales Manager.
Founded in 1983, Annie Glass is renowned for its exquisite handcrafted glassware and tableware that combine design and function to create pieces that enhance any dining experience.
Oh my gosh, thank you so much. I'm so surprised. We are so honored to be here with everyone today. First and foremost, I want to thank, of course, Dallas Market Center, the arts. I just want to say I'm so proud of my mom for her craft. She created her business 42 years ago. She was a teenager. She fell in love with glass. She had an amazing teacher at CCA that really pushed her to learn her craft. She was an artist. My dad was the original businessman. He was able to get Annie Glass out of Santa Cruz, California, and into the beautiful homes of all of our amazing customers over the years. He died 18 years ago, but I think he'd be really proud of what my mom has done today. I want to thank all of our amazing artisans and our team at Annie Glass for everything that they do. I want to thank all of our amazing stores, all of our amazing customers, our amazing reps, Miss Jeanette Lamont. I'm just so surprised. I'm so honored to be here with everyone. It is a labor of love to be a manufacturer in the U.S., in California. We find so much inspiration with the beautiful state and our hearts with all of our neighbors. And thank you so much. We're really honored to be here. Thank you, thank you.
Next up is the category for our product visionaries.
Nominees for product designer are Amber Lewis of Amber Interior Design, Bregan Jane of Savoy House, Dan Foley of Dan Foley Lifestyle, David Kitts of Hubbardton Forge, and Lisa McDenon of Lisa McDenon Design.
And this year, our Arts Awards goes to Amber Lewis. Unfortunately, Amber can't be with us tonight due to the fires in California,
Lewis is
so
renowned
please,
for her
let's
innovative
all hold
approach
her
to
in our
creating
hearts.
timeless space.
Okay. But accepting on her behalf is Cyrus Loloy.
Hi, everybody. I'm so happy for Amber. As many of you know who have met her, she's
extremely talented, obviously, but super fun, big personality, and I'm sure she would have loved to be here. She was really excited. She emailed us earlier this week. She couldn't wait, and then unfortunately, as many of you know, she's based in Los Angeles, and it's just been a really, really hard week for her and her team. So this will cheer her up, and I'm so grateful to the Arts Award for bestowing this honor upon her. So thank you.
And for our next category, we celebrate top talent in interior design.
Interior designer nominees are Christy Barber of Barber Spangle Design, Christopher Todd of Christopher Todd Design, Corey Damon Jenkins of Corey Damon Jenkins and Associates, Ginger Curtis of Urbanology Designs, and Kathy Kuo of Kathy Kuo Home.
The winner for this Arts Award is Christy Barber. Unfortunately, Christy couldn't get here because of the airplanes coming from North Carolina and stuff like that. But I just have to say, she has a special spot in my heart because my husband and I used to have a dog training business and we trained her dog. And she's a very good parent. So congratulations, Christy.
And I just have to say, because I've talked to her off and on for the last day and a half, she has tried so very hard to get here. This would have been her first Arts Award. Her entire family was coming. So I can't wait to share with her that she's won this year. Thank you all so much. Have a good evening.
The Arts Awards program is a collaboration between Dallas Market Center and the nonprofit organization ART. Founded in 1988, ART remains the only organization in the home furnishings industry dedicated to promoting home accents. ART members are from all segments of the home accents industry and have access to education resources, exclusive events, business tools, and more. The 2025 ART Conference will be held in Miami, May 21st through 23rd, and feature seminars, interactive workshops, unique networking, and community service. To join ART, visit accessoriesresourceteam.org. Please welcome back to the stage, Mitchell Gold.
Miss me? All right. I just have to say what an incredible honor and pleasure it is for me to be here this evening to honor my friend of over 40 years, Lois Del Negro. Your Trailblazer Award is well-deserved for sure. To borrow from our alma mater's phrase, our friends at Bloomingdale's, you are really like no other. Bravo. Lois's childhood friend, known each other since they're 5 years old, Barbara Liati, was supposed to be here tonight to present Lois with this award. And it would have particular meaning because, of course, they know each other and knew each other for many years and all the early details of Lois's life. So when they asked me early this afternoon to present this award, because I've known Lois a long time, and asked me to write something, I thought, well, in a couple of hours, that would be hard. But beyond that, I really felt it would honor Lois better, as well as Barbara, her dear friend, if I perhaps read what Barbara was going to say. So make believe I'm Barbara. Hello, everyone. I am truly honored to be here today to participate in the presentation of the Trailblazer Award to someone who is not only a dear friend, but also a living example of the entrepreneurial spirit and resilience, Lois. Lois and I have known each other and been best friends since we were 5 years old. Over the years, I've had the privilege of witnessing Lois embody the very essence of what it means to be a trailblazer. And I can tell you, this award is a perfect reflection of the traits I've seen in her since we were growing up in East Orange. I'll never forget one story from when we were 8 years old. At that time, construction was happening on the Garden State Parkway, just a block from Lois's house. She came up to me one day and said, "I know how we can make some money. Let's sell lemonade to the workers." And so we did. Now, I just want to go off for a second and say the one thing we have in common, another thing we have in common, is one of my first businesses was a lemonade stand. So, every morning, we'd fill coolers with lemonade, load them into a red wagon, and trudge over to the work site. We sold each glass for 10 cents, and on our best day, we made $90. Now, considering that my dad, a bus driver, earned about $76 a week, that was pretty impressive. Unfortunately, we had to shut down our business when the workers moved a mile north. The ice would melt before we could get there. But that was just the beginning. Over the years, I've witnessed Lois constantly innovate and turn ideas into reality, and so have I. Every time I'd check in with her, she'd have a new venture in the works. I remember one conversation where she told me, "Well, I'm designing a line of flannel sheets made in Portugal, which I'll market to large companies here." That was Lois, always thinking ahead, always carving her own path. Now, in full disclosure, I believe Lois inherited this entrepreneurial streak from her mom. Mrs. D and my mother were best friends, having met working together in a factory. But Mrs. D's real business savvy came from her side hustle, selling bedding, dishes, glassware, and silverware. I still have some of those items she sold. She was also a fantastic negotiator. I'll never forget the time I wanted a navy blue pea coat at Bamberger's priced at $25. Mrs. D haggled and got it for me on Delancey Street for just $12. This entrepreneurial spirit has been Lois's hallmark. She's always had an idea, and then she would make it happen. And one day when I asked her, "What are you up to now?" she replied, "I met this guy named David. David introduced me to Frederick." Well, I guess, as you all know, that was the birth of Global Views, and they've never looked back. Lois's journey is a testament to hard work, vision, and the courage to forge your own path. I've had the privilege of sharing a lifelong friendship with Lois, and I'm so proud of all that she's accomplished. But I'll now turn the dais over to some of her colleagues and associates who will share more about her recent history and the incredible impact she's had.
This award could not be more appropriately named for Lois. She is a trailblazer. Her entire experience, life experience in the business world has been like the only woman at the table, the only woman there. She's a fighter, and now as she has progressed and matured through her career, she has always been extremely helpful to other women in the business. She's been a real cheerleader.
Lois has been a wonderful mentor to me throughout my career and my personal life as well. And I think an interesting fact about Lois is that she actually was the very first female furniture buyer at Macy's Furniture. So this has been going on for quite a long time, and she just has had a vision for her life and her career, and she has not been afraid to really go for it. And I think that shows both in the Global Views brand and through her individually.
I think when she finds someone that she thinks has a talent, or she thinks she can help in any way move themselves forward, she instantly goes straight to that.
She led great teams. She built a team that was really strong and once again behind the scenes, and she might have been on the other end of the house of the corporate office, but trust me, it was humming because someone was paying good, close attention to it with an open mind and an open heart, and a really good business head. And I think that's not always the case in many other businesses that don't survive or have the legs that Global Views has proven to have then and now.
As a business leader, Lois knows what she's talking about. She does her research, she looks at the data, she keeps an open mind about things and shows other people how to do things by leading by example. She's an excellent leader by example.
But Lois is also a very bright person, and she's imaginative, and those are qualifications that we needed very much in our business. She also will work at something and come up with great ideas, and will work at something until she figures out a solution for whatever the problem is.
Her involvement in With It, I think, is another great thing to mention at this time, because that organization is all about mentoring young women in this industry, and her involvement was directly with so many young women in that organization and outside that organization that she convinced to join and become part of a broader group of women who have influence over other women.
Lois has a no-fear attitude about so many things. She's not afraid to ask you about what your aspirations are, and to say, oh, did you know about this? Or can I help you with that? Or would you like to know, can I introduce you to someone along the way? And that in itself is such a valuable quality to have as a trailblazer, because you're just like, you might have done it, you're just bringing everybody along with you.
Again, it's that instinct she has. It's just uncanny what she hits on, and has left an imprint as the industry is evolving and as the old guard is starting to move on and phase out. Looking back, I can see so much of her influence in our industry, as she has, especially for women in our industry.
Congratulations, Lois. There's no one who deserves this more than you.
Congratulations, Lois. Really appreciate everything you've done for this industry.
Congrats on this great award, Lois.
Congratulations, Lois, big sister. I love you. Congratulations.
Congratulations, Lois, on a well-deserved award.
Congratulations, Lois. So happy for you, and this is very well deserved. Great job.
Congratulations, Lois. I'm really sad that we're not there with you tonight to celebrate this special evening in your life, but know we are there with you in spirit.
Lolo, I am so proud of you. Congratulations. This is a well-deserved award.
Please welcome Trailblazer Award recipient, Lois Del Negro.
Many of you know that I'm not a person of a few words, but tonight, based on the hour and everything else and the people who are waiting to get their awards, I will be brief. I want to thank the Dallas Market Center. I want to thank Arts. I want to thank Sharon Davis for being a part of Arts and also for being a dear friend. I'd like to thank my family and my friends, many who have had to travel over hill and dale to get here tonight. And I'd like to thank everyone in the industry who encouraged me and mentored me and gave me a place in an industry that I have loved from the day that I started, in spite of the fact that the human resource person at Macy's told me, we will never make a woman a furniture buyer. Well, I proved her wrong. I would like to thank everyone in the home furnishings industry, from my coworkers, some of who are here tonight and who are really my second family. I would like to thank my fellow vendors, the salespeople, the designers. You all made an industry that is a wonderful place to be, and I encourage you all to continue the love of this industry and pay it forward to the people who are in this room, to the people who are entering this industry, and to the next generation, which will continue to make this one of the best industries in the world. Thank you and good evening.
Please welcome back to the stage Tom Felicia and Carson Kressley.
We're back. We're almost halfway through, everybody. Okay. All right, we are back to announce the winners of the final 4 categories.
Let's get a breath of fresh air from it. Oh, okay, that's halitosis. Let's get a breath of fresh air with outdoor living. My God.
Nominees in outdoor living are Bernhardt Furniture Company, Palacheck, Hollywood, and Summer Classics.
Alrighty, all right. Outdoor living.
And
that
the-
breath thing is still sort of lingering.
Is it still wafting?
Yeah. Oh my God, it's like stagnant. Anyways, the winner is Pollywood. Unfortunately, Pollywood could not be with us tonight, so accepting on their behalf is Larry. I mean, Carson.
Oh my God, this is such a shock. I didn't prepare anything, but I did talk to Megan. We adore the people at Pollywood, and she asked me to accept this for her, and she's never gonna miss this. So I'm just gonna take this home. Thank you so much. Arts
Next
Awards.
category.
Thank you. Okay. I've
Here,
never
let's give
gotten
this-
an award
okay,
before.
Let go.
Okay, give that back. Just put that in my suitcase. It's backstage. Our next category.
That's going to be a necklace the next time I see you,
Yes.
probably, right?
Our next category is artful and also practical.
Area rugs. Nominees are Loloy, Momini, Surya, and Unique Loom by Unique USA.
Area rugs.
All right, and the Arts Award
Don't
goes
screw it up.
to Loloy. Accepting is Cyrus and Stephen Loloy, principals. I think Cyrus is the hot one who was up here earlier.
Loloy
Oh,
is
praise
renowned
the Lord, it is.
I knew that was going to happen, and I apologize in
Fantastic.
advance.
Fantastic.
Here we go.
exceptional durability.
Thank you for that introduction. And thank you to the Arts Award. It's a real honor, and I just want to thank first our team, who many of us are here tonight, and let's give it up for them. They do a really great job. And also, I just want to acknowledge our hearts are heavy. Many of our customers, reps, partners, retailers, etc., are in the Southern California area, and just want to acknowledge that's on our mind and in our hearts, and hoping for the best for that situation. So, thank you again.
It's it's you. Go.
All right, it's me. Okay, right. Okay, so next up, let's see who's who in lamps.
The category is lamps. The nominees: Couture lamps, Curry & Company, Hubbardton Forge, Made Goods, Regina Andrew, and Zafferano America.
Right. Let's see who the light of our life is. All
This is
right.
so exciting.
Ready?
Yes.
And the winner is Curry & Company. Accepting is Jenny Heinz and Heinzen, VP of Marketing. Heinzen.
Curry & Company
Jenny
is a
Heinzen,
family-owned
where is she?
manufacturer of distinctive
Is that
home
Jenny?
furnishings
Oh, there's Jenny.
with a reputation for their innovative designs.
So I didn't write anything down because I didn't want you all to see my reading glasses. I've been in this room for 25 years, and that's a sign of just how long it's been. We're so happy to be here. And one thing, I think my favorite thing about art and the awards is that we're not just talking about products in here. We're talking about doing good things. We're talking about building good communities, encouraging sustainability, just doing well in our industry, innovating in marketing. So we're very honored to be recognized for our product, but also for the good things that we do. We have a great team, thanks to them, thanks to our customers, thanks to all you, thanks to Dallas, thanks to Sharon and Arts. We're very honored to be here. Thank you all.
Oh my God, this is the final category.
I know, I
What?
can't believe it already. Okay, so here we go with the awards for lighting fixtures.
Oh.
The nominees and lighting fixtures: Cusco Lighting, Lib & Co., Maxim Lighting, Veriluz, and Visual Comfort & Company.
All right, and the winner is...
Let's see, get it? You're not good at this.
Oh, gosh.
Oh, boy. Okay.
Visual Comfort
All
and
right.
Company. Accepting is Andy Singer, founder and CEO.
Visual Comfort is the premier company for decorative and architectural lighting collections by the most respected and influential designers in the world.
I think I forgot to thank all the people in Dallas and the Arts Awards people and everything else when I was up here before, so please let me start with that. And what a nice way to end the evening. So thanks to everybody. Thanks, Visual Comfort. And thanks to all of you out there. And happy, healthy New Year, everybody.
All right, wow. First of all, I just want to thank everybody again, sincerely for being here tonight, because I know it was a little bit of a challenge, but so thank everybody for that. And thanks, Carson, for making it.
Oh my gosh, you're so welcome.
It's always great to have you.
I want to thank everyone at Buc-ee's. They made it happen.
And also, thank you guys for always letting Carson and I be a little cuckoo bananas up here. And thank you for that. So thank you to Carson, thank you to the Dallas Market Center and Art for producing this wonderful celebration each year. And thank you to all of you wonderful sponsors for tonight's event.
Yes, thank you for spending the night with us. And now it's time.
I didn't spend the night with you.
Well, not yet.
That's gross.
But it is now time for the after party, which is just outside the rear doors. And
Okay,
thank you and good night.
Don't ever say rear door.
Rear door.